Boy, this really be the most underrated, like, university in the state of Michigan. Let's just be completely real. Brendan Russell is going to the best university in Michigan. You gotta love it. Their first class in the morning, they sleep in until like 12 p.m. Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. I love it. See, this was initially just supposed to be a screenshot of Dark and ECK both losing their mind over the Preds here, like, doing really well and stuff. And, like, Warda, finding his way around the base pass and just generating offense and generating runs just by being a speed demon. But then, I remembered, me, I'm just there, like, the first inning didn't even start, and I finished all my leftover Wendy's fries from lunch that day. I was so pissed off. Anyways, y'all, welcome back to another video on the AJ Plays channel. It's been a hot minute since we uploaded a Discord Reacts. I will tell you more about why we missed the last one at the end of this video, but today we have the MLW Discord reacting to the ALDS and the NLDS between the Predators and the Wildcats, and then the Diamondbacks and the Eagles. Let's get straight into the content. See, I don't think this is why Kyle Schultz throws drop balls. Hell, I don't even think Kyle Schultz should be pitching to Alec Warda, considering Warda has been raking off of Kyle as of late, but you know what? It is what it is. Whatever. Robin was absolutely losing it, man. Telling Kyle to bench himself. Oh my god. Nah, it was bad. Like, I swear, the fielding for the Cats is so piss poor. Like, it's the opposite of the downtown Diamondbacks. The Wildcats defense is, like, atrocious because they throw the ball out of play way too much. It is bad. Yeah, honestly, Sailor is the best on the Cats right now. That don't even consider what Kyle Schultz did in the second half. He was playing against Trevor Bottom, Chris Cheatham, James Swanson, Brendan Jorgensen, and Jason Chadwick. Yeah, that's pretty competitive in MLW 2022. Oh yeah, that's very competitive. Like what did I say? What did I say in the Haters Guide vid? They went 6-0 against sub 500 teams. They were going to do bad against Brian Kratz and the Pacific Predators. I pretty much said it in the Haters Guide video, but I had to hype them up because, I'm supposed to hype every team up in that video, and then from there, long story short, I knew from the beginning the Cats were not going to make it out of the ALDS, and I even said that in the playoff predictions video. Hell, I had them winning at least one game, but I guess that's being too generous for a team that only did well because they went against mid and midder, if not shit. Some of you might say Dallas Allen, but he's kind of cooled down in the second half. Some of you might say Jason Robles, oh my god, Jordan Robles, but I mean, like, we expected him to do that in year one, plus he just showed up to MLW. Like, him winning MVP in year one is a little bit ridiculous. And then Brendan Baranowski, like, he's a phenomenal pitcher, but he's just, like not a two-way player. Ryan Kratch is probably the MVP. After that series, he cemented it. He did really good, like, almost exceptional on the mound. He gave up 1 home run to Nick Saylor, and otherwise, dude, he had 4 home runs in the series. He batted something stupid like 636, like, oh my lord. Hey, Robin, you good over there? You can hit anybody up in the DMs if you really need someone to talk to. I mean, that's a little bit bad, like, Jesus. Folks, we have another round of 3 statements in 1 clip, but, yeah, Kratch for MVP, it's indisputable. Like, that's just my opinion at this point. Magic will gladly take Jackson Pearson. I mean, he's better on the mound than Bonham, I guess I could say. Like, for real. I mean, Bonham has just regressed this year. ECK, I blame you. And, Norp, Shohei Ohtani of MLW. I mean, to be fair, Norp had an underrated second half. Norp really popped off. He did what he could. He didn't replicate his MVP season from last year where he did exceptional with, like, 11 home runs and barely anything allowed on the mound. But he did still put up like 6 or 7 home runs. He lowered his ERA down to 2.20. He did relatively solid. Like, Kratch is a really good player, but that shouldn't take away from the fact that Norp could still be considered the Shohei Ohtani of MLW. Personally, I'm a Jimmy Norp fan. Another one, and another one, and another one, and the day happened. Somebody finally did figure out Nick Saylor and his stupid pitching that we never thought was that good, but it's been dominant ever since, like, the middle of 2021, and the Predators finally figured it out. One team finally took down Nick Saylor on the mound, and, like, it's unbelievable. Like, they finally figured out Nick Saylor, and I find it wild that I'm actually saying that because we got used to him almost being the ace of the Wildcats. Hell, the Wildcats pitched all 3 guys, and they all did pretty terrible, just to say the least. But Ryan Kratch, 4 home runs, bro. MVP. He is my MVP. I'm still laughing at this stat. I really thought the Magic would go to the World Series and the Preds would miss the playoffs. Meanwhile, the Predators just had more home runs in 4 at-bats than the Magic did in the entire season. I think they only had 2 home runs. Credit to Jason Chadwick, who's now on the Great Lakes Gators, in 4 at-bats. Kratch, then Warda, then Russell, then Kratch again. Like, oh my god. Like, 2016 flashbacks, bro. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Ah! Oh my god, I really wanted the Guardians to actually win that series against the Yankees. Let me just put it out there now because I just don't like. Okay, I like the Yankees more than the Red Sox, but that doesn't mean I don't not like the like it just it's a confusing thing that I have with the AL East teams. But going back to this, holy shit, an entertaining postseason now that the Cats are out of the end. Oh my god, that's huge. Nick Saylor, the walking meme himself. Yeah, that's a pretty accurate reaction if I gotta say so. My dude had a 2.394 OPS. Holy crap. Ryan Cratch popped the hell off. Simile link down in the description, boys. Okay, out of the remaining teams left, Mallards are a safe choice. Like, the Preds are like a choice. Like, I'd want to see them win. Cobras are my fun choice. I want to see the Cobras win for once. I want to see that celebration. I want to see Andy and Drew just hug it out when they win the World Series. That'll be fun. But yeah, why are you willingly joining the the Mallards bandwagon? Like, I'm not even picking a team. I'm just enjoying the playoffs every Friday. New video. Why not? Yeah, Warda, you just had a fantastic day. Like, I mean, okay, my personal apology to Warda. I am sorry for, like, dumping on you guys. I feel like Warda just doesn't like me. But yeah, after the Preds Cobra series, I dumped on them quite a bit. And, like, honestly, again, everybody's allowed to have one bad series. So I think I'm gonna, like, take that and, like, just say... So now I know going forward, like, every team can have one bad series. It doesn't mean that they're written off as contenders, because they just mopped the floor with who we thought can all of it. Well, I never thought it, but some people did think that all of a sudden at 10-5 against mid teams, the Wildcats were actually decent. But I knew from the beginning that was not the case. What, like, Crouch, like, there's not enough words that could describe what Crouch has honestly done this season. Like, he has been huge. His, like, return on the mound to being as dominant as he was back in 2019. And then from there, the hitting, oh my god, the hitting's on another level. Ryan Crouch, forget a dog, forget a lion. The guy's playing like a damn demigod this season. Like, he is the MVP, and I don't want to hear any other argument. A Robles meat rider, Dark, what the Dark, why? Why, bro? What the fuck? A Robles meat right. So either this is just an expression to say, like, what the hell are we doing, or, like, I never expected this, or he's just like, oh well, it is what it is. Screw you. Oh my, Ryan Cratch is something else. The card art for what? Wait, what are you? Oh, okay. Wait, what? Wait, why is he only a 96? Wait, that's bull. Okay, why is Ryan Crash, who's playing like the MVP and then some, only a 96? Bro, that is bull crap, and everybody agrees with that. Like, bro, bring him up to a 99. Giving off the same vibes as Michael Jordan in the 90s. Oh my. Yep. Oh my god, somebody photoshopped Cratch's face onto Michael Jordan. That is. I have not ever seen a better usage for the damn. Like, I've never seen a better usage for that movie clip or that GIF, whatever the hell you want to say. But jeez, yeah, that's like Mac and Steve were just there, like, holy shit. Bro, can we just acknowledge for a minute that Kyle forgot to put Mac Hawley in the IG post like the day before? He put Sailor Piercing Schultz, McGlade, Cratch, Ward of Russell, but he forgot to put a picture of Mac Hawley. Like, that's a little bit disrespectful. Oh, okay, so this bet. So, both, Hen Jam and the ECK Sports. So these two made a bet, pretty much. So the loser of the Preds-Eagles series, their fan had to go ahead and change their profile pic, their name, everything to support the opposing team. Hen Jam ended up losing, so now it's Cratch for MVP. He's got the Preds roll, the whole 9 yards. Yeah, the dude is just waiting for the Eagles to win a series. Spoiler alert, I think the Diamondbacks are winning next week, so yeah, you don't want to, no. Go back to, you might want to go back to the Eagles now before it's too late. Show your support for them one last time, because they are not making it out of the LDS. There's no way. Okay, there is a way, but they're probably not going. I don't think they're going to. I'm a D. Okay, I'm probably a. My second team probably is a D-backs fan. I don't care who wins the playoffs, but I mean, I'm just rooting for the D-backs. I'm rooting for Norp. I'm rooting for like guys like Jonah Heath. I want to see those guys succeed because they've had such a hard year. Like, they haven't done the best. I just want to see those guys succeed, man. I want to see them go ahead and get it done back to back. That's it. Russell only has 49 home runs. He's been in the league for like 8 years. Oh my, dude. Russ, I love you, man, but pick it up a little bit. Like, geez, that's a little bit low, honestly, for like 8 years. But I mean, yeah, okay. What Nick Saylor doesn't does exist. Oh, he changed his name. What Nick Saylor does exist right here, like what he said, like if he hits it off of Sawyer, oh that would be like a storybook like fairy tale ending. That would be nice. To be fair, like is Bien really gonna get time on the mound? Is Tom Holland actually gonna pitch, or is it gonna be Baranowski the entire time? Um, it depends. I really don't know. I can see Vian getting a bit of time on the mound just based on how Baranowski fares. But Baranowski's going to get the game one start. You know this already. Baranowski's going to come out there, take care of business. It's going to be a dogfight. The Preds Cobra series. I'm happy you got the scrub team, Wildcats, out of the playoffs. They are probably, forget the record, they are probably the worst team this season in the playoffs. That is my opinion. It's a very bold take, but I personally think that team was not ready to contend with guys like Baranowski, Kratch, Allen, Robles, and Norp leading their teams. Like, Kyle Schultz slash Nick Saylor were not as good as those guys this season. No way. I mean, this year, as of late, he's not been the best in the league, but this doesn't destroy his GOAT status because he has still been a superstar in the league, even when he's not the best player out of everybody. Like, last year it was Norp. This year it's definitely either Kratch or Robles. I'm gonna go with Kratch. But if we're talking about best player in the league every season, like he's not the best guy. He can't be the best guy every year. That's almost impossible. But he's still the GOAT considering his career accolades. He's got six. How many MVPs? The guy's got at least 4 MVPs that I know of. He's got 6 World Series trophies. He is like the all-time leader in so many different categories. He's still the GOAT. That's undisputed. He is the GOAT. Like, there's nothing that's gonna change that. My guy, an utter dismantling. Oh my god. It felt like I was watching a glass sculpture shatter. Oh my. Dude. Like, okay. What he suggested, really dumb move. Trade Sailor to the Magic for Bonham, second pick, and Nah, dude. Oh my god. Now we're talking about trading Sailor, bro. No, 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 no. If Sailor gets traded, the one thing I could see happening is he goes to the D-backs. If Kyle really says, you know what, this core ain't doing it for me anymore and wants to shake it up a little bit, he's going to the D-backs. That's my opinion. Because he's got the Livonia chemistry with Norp, Heath, Shima. One of those two, Shima and Heath, are going to go to the Cats. And it might be Jonah Heath, but who knows what it's going to be. But if there's going to be a trade for Sailor, it's going to be with the D-backs. Like, I don't see Sailor really going to any other team. My guy traded 3 picks in the Sim League for Jonah Heath, dude. Hey, Baron for MVP. I don't mind you whatsoever. You're a good guy. However, that wasn't the best move you could have possibly made. 3 picks for Jonah Heath? You're rebuilding. You're trying to tank, and you trade away 3 picks for Jonah Heath. Why, man? What kind of move was that? Exactly. He'd be the best on the D-backs based on talent as well as chemistry. He'd be a great complement to Jimmy Norp. Second pitcher issues are immediately resolved. They give him another power bat. The Diamondbacks would just be demons for years to come. They'd be insane. But if Chadwick can bring in 2 picks, Sailor's got to be at least worth 2 players and 2, maybe 3 picks. Like, it's going to be a stupid haul if they decide to trade Sailor, but I really don't know. I don't think Kyle's going to blow up the core. Like, they now have either the third or fourth overall pick, and I really hope the fourth pick. Like, I hope. I don't want these guys getting the top pick, because I'm tired of seeing the Wildcats do good, but, to be fair, they did just get booted in hilarious fashion, so, like... Okay, why does it always come back to the goofy, disappointing teams that I cheer for who like to blow leads left and right? They pull a Toronto Maple Leafs, they blow an 8-1 lead, and all of a sudden we're out of the playoffs, and somehow the Mariners then decided to get swept by the Astros. So in turn, we blew an 8-1 lead only for Seattle to blow the whatever they had, possibly going into the series against the Astros. Long story short, like, oh my god, I'm about to have a mental breakdown over baseball that ended over 2 weeks ago. Holy shit! We switching gears immediately, folks. Allen versus Norb, I swear that could have been one of the best matchups in postseason history. But I don't know what happened at Dallas. We're going to get more into this after. But what happened to Dallas in inning 2 of game 3? Oh my. Sorry, inning 2 of game 2. Like, bro, he all of a sudden, I hate to say it, Dallas, because to be fair, I don't have any beef against any MLW guys. But damn, bro, what happened? My dude, it's only wiffle ball. You don't need to be crying. Instead, rage. Develop rage issues like I have. Over the freaking Metro. I feel bad for Blade Walker pretty much because, like, every ball he hits, I swear, it's like a 150-foot home run ball, but it's a foul ball. Like, he can crush a home run ball, but it doesn't stay fair. And if it does, it's barely fair, and it comes back. Like, I feel so bad for Blade. But the thing is, the Eagles, should they really have been batting 5 at that point? I don't know. That's something that's going to be up for debate. You'll see in a little bit because everybody is saying, why are you running a 5-man lineup in the playoffs? That's a little bit too much, Daniel. I know you love your team, but like maybe 4 with your Gaitis. Walker had to hit the bench. I'm sorry, but damn. Yeah, so let's just say I had a very nice break watching Game 3, the tiebreaker, coming back here and looking at what y'all said, and also enjoying that nice buffalo chicken poutine. That was, whew, that tasted real good. I love how the solution is just get Dallas to become a banana ball focused pitcher. But I mean, the Eagles, like, the league is becoming overpopulated. We need to have an expansion soon, because somehow the Eagles are about to have a team that's got Landon Urquidy, Dallas Allen, Zach Whalen, Daniel Schultz, and I mean, Blade Walker you can consider, but also they will have a draft pick next year that's top 4. How do you balance out that team, bro? They are stacked. They have the pieces to win it all next year. I genuinely think they do. You guys all say they can get a bigger field, but really all they have to do, they can't move back, but they can move like the backstop back a little bit. Like they can focus on moving maybe the backstop and the bases out a little bit, like toward where the camera is, because they have all the space back there. I think they have the space back there at least, where they can just like move the field, where they can extend the field and make it a little bit bigger. However, it's still like manageable and it's still at the Meadows and it's still like better than, you know, Kyle having a field of his own that he's got to maintain along with all the YouTube stuff, because we love Kyle. He does everything for the league. Commissioner, he edits the games, operates the games, plans the events. He does the whole 9 yards for the league. So it would just be better off if they were to extend the field, just, you know, bring the backstop back, the bases, everything, just move it all back a little bit, but the fences stay where they are. So still, the field gets a little bit bigger. What situation, bro? We just suck. Like, what do you mean? We just suck. Dude, everything legit just took a 180 turn in that second inning of game 2. Like, everything just flipped immediately. D-backs got all the momentum, took it straight to the finish line. I don't know what the hell happened to the Eagles, though. What was that? Sean, that's pretty strong language for the AJ Plays channel. Okay, we just gotta move on. Like, Sean, calm down. It's a wiffle ball team. At least they got Dallas Allen and Landon Urquidy to look forward to. And not, no hate, Clayton Price and Neil Smith to look forward to. Remember the days where the Eagles had Ryan Crouch? Yeah, after that, I hate to say it, it's gone. But, like, can we, like, mention maybe Jimmy Norb? His second half really has propelled him into, like, maybe an MVP repeat conversation? I don't know. I mean, I love Jimmy Norb. I love him. No homo. Do I even have to say no? Like, okay, if anybody actually goes ahead and thinks that anything is... First off, let me stop. Let me just stop. But anyways, yeah, Cy Young campaign for Dallas Allen is long gone because of what just happened in the playoffs. Plus, it's pretty much Brendan Baranowski's, and there's nothing taken away from that. Although it is Jordan freaking Robles, like, this is a different team, man. Michael Shima's hitting 385 in the playoffs. Somehow Jonah Heath, I believe, had a home run. Jimmy Norp is actually doing really well on both sides of the ball. This is a different team compared to what they rolled out against them a couple months back. So who knows if this change in momentum and this change in their play can really just propel them over the Mallards somehow, which I'd love to see. But, I mean, I personally still think Mallards in 2... I mean, my prediction in my playoff prediction video was Mallards in 2. I'm probably going to still go I'm going to say Mallards in 3 now, but I still think Mallards have this series, sadly. I guess 3 is Robles, but like Barron and Kratz, like those are the top 2 100%, but like this comes down to the result of the ALCS, which is coming out, guys. Like this is being released a little bit late. This ALCS, buckle up. That's coming out in a matter of like 30 minutes from when this video is going to be posted. So y'all better, I dropped my pen. Y'all better be ready. This guy's a genius, bro. LJ is that guy. LJ is that guy. Sean, think with your brain, not your heart, not your bias. Think with your brain here. The Eagles will not miss the playoffs next year. You're going against a team that's going to be rolling out Jason Chadwick, Chris Cheatham, and Brendan Jorgensen, and Brendan Zerlag as their lineup. Sure, they could be really good, but that's literally the Trenton Gators for the next 2 years. I don't know how well they're going to do, but I'm going to tell you that much. You're better than the Trenton Gators. One thing that we saw hints of late last year and also this year is the vibe that guys like Blade Walker just bring to the field. The Eagles are such a more energetic team than what they used to be, and they needed guys like Dallas Allen, Blade Walker, and Landon Urquidy, and now they woke up Zach Whalen. Like they're just bringing the energy to a team that needed energy. The Eagles have such a bright future, bro, but Jimmy Norb does not eat farts. Let's just make that clear. As I said, the Trenton Gators aren't gonna let that happen. Like, come on, bro. like, come on. Sean, I'm convinced you're doing this just to be either get in my videos or be hated on in my videos. And congratulations, you're getting in my videos. To hate on you, I mean, Yeah, Eagles have multiple pitchers. Landon Yorgaitis showed that he could be a pretty solid pitcher, and they are going to draft somebody next year, bro. They have 4 pitchers next season. I'm telling you, they have the depth. They have the pieces. Get up, stop crying, move on from your loss. Oh, okay, I don't even have the words to describe this one, guys. I'm sorry. What is this? Damn it, they saw our comments about the Trenton Gators. Yo, run the other way. They're gonna kill us. They're gonna come get us. Run. Banner usually comes in here with memes, but this is a great take from Banner, understanding the fact that Dallas Allen is still in high school, but the guy did really well at the age of 16 in MLW. Like, I'm telling you, against older guys, he did really well. Against Robles, he dominated. I'm telling you, bro, Dallas Allen is going to be a really good pitcher, and he's still yet to develop 100%. He has a lot more left in the tank, and this is a good learning experience for guys like him and the Eagles. This is a series that they pretty much needed to become more contenders, I guess you could say, like to become better and stronger contenders for next season. Yeah. We look over the fact that like Dallas Allen still threw a no hitter in game one. Like he's still a really good pitcher. He could be almost the best pitcher in the league. He just needs a little bit more time to grow and develop. A good learning stage for the Eagles. You know, another year where they get bounced in the first round, but there's a lot more promise for this team with the direction they're headed rather than what they had in the previous years. I can just really imagine like the narrator from 2 Days in September. James B. Norp wants to go to SoFi. Like, oh my, that would be so funny. But AL, I mean, okay, it's either Jimmy Norp or Jordan freaking Robles. Take your pick. It's either James B. Norp or Jordan freaking Robles. Take your pick. And there's the banner we all know and love. Welcome back, buddy. Yeah, really good point. I don't know why, but Heath and Norp both saw, pardon me, Dallas. My brain wants to say Dallas and Dan together. Dan and Dallas, they saw them both really well in both the regular season and postseason series as they played this year. So I mean, obviously, it just shows that the D-backs are still elite. That's my call. That the D-backs are still a really good team, even though they may have gone 5-10 this year in MLW. That doesn't mean they're a bad wiffle ball team. The guys, as I've said, Heath and Shima, they had so much to play for. They felt like it. They couldn't live up to their pressure. Now that they're playing more free wiffle ball with nothing to lose, they're just going in, getting the job done. Shima, I've never seen him hit 385 in a series other than like his very first series. He's looking like that candidate that we once saw back in opening day 2021 against the Eagles, who we thought would be the rookie of the year. He is looking like that guy all over again. I love how he says, I like Cratch. Like, imagine if Cratch was still on the Eagles, bro. Like, bro, imagine how that would go for the league. The Preds wouldn't be a team in this league. So I'd honestly say, I don't think the Preds would still be an MLW if Cratch didn't go to the Preds. Unless Kyle Schultz went to the Preds and ended the Wildcats. Who knows? One of those two things would have probably happened. But, yeah. Maybe Daniel Schultz is now in Ryan Cratch's shadow. What am I saying? What am I saying? That Michael Shima, oh my, like 385. What is he doing, bro? What? Nobody was talking about this until I saw, like, I went to see the stats because it's like Shima's making a lot of good contact today, and then 385, bro. What? Like, what? Who let this guy hit 385? Oh my god, Bob the Builder. My God, like Banner, I don't even have the words to describe it. I've got to make an either entirely Banner compilation of his 2020 Discord Reacts clips, sorry, 2022, or I just make a top 10 Banner memes. That's probably the best thing I could go with. And number one, I mean, I can't do that because number one is easily the LJ It's Game 3 meme. Like that one's undefeated, 100%. Let's be honest, that wasn't really a hot take considering the direction of the of the team at the time. So I mean, it wasn't really the hottest take, but I mean, it's darn close. You gotta know when to, like, bench your guys and when to start your guys, and unfortunately, this was not the best series for Daniel as a manager because he should not have been running a 5-man lineup when Jonah Heath, Jimmy Norp, Michael Shima, they're actually getting better. They're seeing your guys better, and you need to make sure you're putting up runs because Dallas Allen isn't, like, he's not dominating them like he used to, and we've seen the D-backs offense just absolutely pop off, so you gotta be careful. Oh, well, hi, Isuke, how are you? But, yeah, Waylon, I mean, he would be an underrated candidate for most improved, but, I mean, you got Dallas Allen and Brendan Baranowski, and Tommy Coughlin, and you could say Jackson Pearson as well. Like, there's so many good candidates, but Zach Whalen has been so underrated this season especially, but who knows? Can you get another season like this out of Zach Whalen, out of Daniel Schultz, who's been hitting out of his mind, especially in the second half, in games against the D-backs, Dallas out, like, these guys, is this the best season they can produce? I feel like they could do better, but come on, like who knows? Who knows what they could do? Dallas, you're going to get a lot more opportunities on the mound. Next year, you're going to have a good season. Bro, don't worry. It happens to the best of us. You'll be fine, my guy. You will be fine. I'm saying this like it happened recently, even though it happened in mid to late August. I love how the argument always goes to hashtag rigged. Kyle knows what he's doing. He's doing this because, he wants to rig it for his team. But the fact that the Wildcats have the third pick... Why? What? This shouldn't be allowed, man. The league is becoming too stacked, bro. Spread the wealth. Like, make new teams. Give the Magic Nick Sailor. I don't know. Do something. Hey, yo. Go the Sim League. The Sim League Discord's in the description. Y'all go join the Sim League, bro. My Polar Penguins team ran by me and your boy Jay, guy with the helmet, D-backs fan with the helmet, just Jay with the helmet, the dude with the helmet in these videos, bro. We have run the Polar Penguins to the point where we have Dallas Allen, Jordan Robles on the team. Like, yeah, 2027 is looking, 26 actually is looking real good. I think I said something like this before and, like, earlier in the video, and yeah, he's completely right. Like, Dan and Waylon both had incredible seasons at the plate. Dallas did fantastic. He pretty much dominated the league. In regards to hitting, he had the best average, second best ERA. Landon had timely hits. Blade Walker also had a bit of timely hits, but they still went down to the NLDS. They need to find another piece, and they need to just use the experience next year to come back even stronger. They just need to figure it out. They better figure it out. There's no way they're gonna let this core not win a ring once. Who knows? Well, your boy Nick Sailor doesn't exist. Pretty much became a D-backs fan because now they got the 3 picks. So, I mean, yeah, thank you, Jim. Thank you, Jonah. Thank you, Shima. But not really thank you if you're a Magic fan. But what's kind of wild now is the fact that the Mallards, we thought they'd have like the 1 and 3 picks. That's now minimum 5 pick. That second pick is now at the highest, it's the 5 pick. Who knows what exactly... If the D-backs win the series against the Mallards, the trade for Trey Flood and Ben Wilson, that actually looks more in the Diamondbacks' favor all of a sudden. So, I mean, who knows what they can do. There's a lot more riding on this series than just the result of, like, who goes to SoFi. Coming from Gold Glove winner Drew Davis, if he says your defense is crap, your defense is atrocious. So MLW now is back in the MLW Discord, and what does he say? Die, Eagles, die, instead of fly, Eagles, fly. Oh my god, that is spectacular. That is just... I died, like, I couldn't breathe the first time I saw this. I said, like, in my brain, I'm singing, like, die, Eagles, that, like, bro, what the Stop the Shima slander. He's also the best manager. He let Jimmy finally start working at Jimmy John's. Fate's been met because Jimmy is working at Jimmy John's. It's working fantastic now. So ever since he let Norp start working at Jimmy John's, he's hit 385. I feel like Norp is just like he's feeding off of Norp's energy. I don't know. I'm just pulling this crap out of my head. Long story short, I feel like I'm right in a way. This is how we're gonna close it out. Just my final takes on it all. Like, I think that it's just Shima. I mean, he came out of nowhere today. Let's make that clear. He was their best hitter by far that day. But yeah, I knew the D-backs, like, the offense would turn it up a little bit. Like, the Eagles were slipping. Sadly, the offense wasn't as good as it used to be, and Dallas isn't as good as he used to be. Like, he's going to get better, obviously, but he just wasn't as, like, dominant as he was early in the season. And from there, like, when the D-backs play with nothing to lose, rather than have pressure on them, they play in a more free, like, in a free way where they could just, like, they come up clutch. They do the things that we know the Diamondbacks can do. This is why, like, I said D-backs in 3 from the beginning, and somehow my bracket so far looks really good. I said Preds in 3, D-backs in 3. Preds in 2 happened, okay. Still got the winner right, and then D-backs in 3. If I somehow get a borderline perfect bracket, that would be hilarious. But I mean, hey, both 3 seeds moved on this video, y'all. So the Preds and D-backs are through in a matter of about 30 minutes or so, because this video is going out at 3 p.m. Eastern time on Friday, October 28th. You guys will have to wait 30 minutes until the next series comes out, the ALCS between the Predators and the Cobras. With that being said, guys, you also stay tuned for that. Stick around on YouTube because that is coming out very, very soon. More videos are going to be coming out on the way, guys. Sorry that we've been a little bit behind, but more news on why I've been a bit behind in a little bit. Thank you all guys so much for watching. I will see you all next time. Peace out.